Welcome to our countdown of the top 10 new ultra-realistic graphics games coming in 2024 and 2025. Whether you're on PC, PS5, Xbox Series X, or even PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch, let's begin. Silent Hill 2 Remake is an updated version of the classic psychological horror game developed by Bloober Team. The game retains key elements of the original, such as the story of James Sunderland, who receives a letter from his deceased wife and returns to the mysterious town of Silent Hill. Major changes include new combat mechanics, an updated camera system switching to third-person view, and improved graphics thanks to Unreal Engine 5. The game promises to immerse players in an atmosphere of fear and anxiety using modern technologies, including dynamic lighting and realistic effects.
I'm going either way.
No, you shouldn't be here.
Clair Obscur Expedition 33s is an upcoming turn-based action RPG developed by Sandfall Interactive. The game takes place in a world where every year a mysterious entity known as the Paintress paints a number on a monolith, and all people of that age disappear. Players control a squad of 6 characters, including Gustav and Luna, and must stop the Paintress before she destroys the last group of survivors. The game combines elements of traditional JRPGs with unique real-time mechanics in battles, allowing players to dodge and counterattack.
Every year she paints again. And every year, an expedition departs for the continent with one hopeless mission. Destroy the Paintress so she can never paint death again. We'll break the cycle so she can't steal anyone else's future.
This world is full of wonders.
Dying Light: The Beast is a new standalone adventure in the zombie action genre, developed by Techland. The game returns with hero Kyle Crane, who gains unique abilities after 13 years in captivity. Events take place in the Castor Woods area, where players will use their parkour skills to fight zombies and explore various locations, including villages and industrial complexes. The game length is around 18 to 20 hours and will include elements of both the main storyline and side quests.
Might unleash the beast.
Atomfall is a single-player survival action game developed by Rebellion, set in a post-apocalyptic British landscape inspired by the events of the 1957 nuclear disaster at the Windscale plant. Players will explore a quarantine zone, encountering various factions, including mystical cults and government agents. The game features multiple ways to interact with the world, including resource gathering, crafting, fighting, and trading with local characters. Gothic Remake is a reimagining of the classic RPG originally released in 2001. The game will utilize Unreal Engine 5 to create improved graphics and a more dynamic combat system. Developers from Alchemia Interactive promise to retain the core elements of the original while adding new features like enhanced NPC interactions and new areas to explore. The story remains true to the original, where players take on the role of a prisoner who must survive and carve out a place in a conflict-ridden world.
Interesting characters, understand their inner motivations, and earn their respect by completing a series of elaborate quests. How you solve or handle their problems depends entirely on your choices, no matter when, in what order, or if you do anything at all. the game will always respond appropriately to your decisions. Experience a complex and demanding combat system with satisfying character progression. Overcome your opponents using a variety of
Phantom Blade Zero is an action RPG developed by S-Game, where players take on the role of Soul, a lead assassin seeking revenge after being injured. The game offers fast-paced and spectacular combat interactions, along with semi-adventure elements based on Chinese folklore and cultural aspects. The graphics will be realized using Unreal Engine 5, ensuring high-quality visual effects. Players will explore richly detailed environments and face a variety of challenging enemies. The story promises an immersive experience filled with twists and emotional depth. Arc Raiders is a PvPvE extraction shooter developed by Embark Studios. Players will fight against dangerous mechanical adversaries using various gadgets and weapons, as well as interact with other players. The game takes place in a colony called Sponza, located in the ruins of a post-apocalyptic land, and focuses on survival and resource gathering in the fight against Arc machines that patrol the surface. Players must team up or compete against one another to secure valuable resources, adding a layer of strategy and unpredictability. The environment is dynamic, with changing weather conditions and hazards that can affect gameplay. Arc Raiders aims to deliver an intense, immersive experience where every decision can be the difference between survival and defeat.
Scout ahead.
Reanimal is a survival horror game developed by Terror Studio, known for the Little Nightmares series. In this game, players take on the roles of a brother and sister trying to save their friends and escape from an island turned nightmare. Gameplay includes exploration, puzzle solving, and interactions with mutated animals. The game supports both single-player and cooperative modes, adding a collaborative element to the survival process. The eerie atmosphere and tense encounters keep players on edge throughout the experience. Each decision could mean the difference between life and death for the characters.
I thought you were dead.
Crimson Desert is an open-world single-player action game developed by Pearl Abyss, where players take on the role of Cliff McCaff, a mercenary in the feudal kingdom of Pyle. The game's storyline unfolds against a backdrop of political intrigue and power struggles. After the king falls into a coma, players gather a team of mercenaries and fight enemies to restore order in the kingdom. As players explore the vast landscapes, they will encounter dangerous factions, mythical creatures, and shifting alliances that test their leadership. The game combines intense combat with immersive storytelling, offering players a rich and dynamic world to discover. Customizable skills and gear add depth, allowing each player to tailor their mercenary's journey. InZOI is a life simulation game where the player can alter any aspect of their world to create unique stories and experiences. Just like in the real world, you can find jobs to make a living while forming deep relationships through interactions. With a complete community simulation, every character acts on their free will, allowing you to experience unexpected events and feel the wide range of emotions life has to offer. With InZOI, we hope to share the message that life itself is the true gift and every journey has its own meaning.